Yo, what is up everybody? It's Axel, and today I'm going to show you the best way to farm Orokin cells. And how do I know it's the best way? Because no one else is claiming that they can farm 8 Orokin cells in a single minute. Let's get into it. The mission that you want to go to that can yield up to 8 Orokin cells in a single minute is on Saturn. So Saturn is in the bottom left hand corner of the star chart. And you want to go to Theseus, so it's at the bottom of Saturn. It's the assassination for General Saga's Rock, and you just want to load it straight into that mission, and it's just like any assassination. Once you load in, you're then greeted with a yellow waypoint marker, which you just want to run straight to it. And then you want to skip the somatic, and then just go straight to General Saga's Rock. You don't want to be in melee range, you just want him to focus you. So I recommend standing around in the shade like so, and then you can kill the other enemies while you wait for his arm to become vulnerable. That's how you do damage to him. Well, that's how you do the first part of the damage to this arm. Once it goes up on fire like so, you just shoot it like so, and then he does that. You should have just dodge roll instead of me doing a double jump, and then he would do an animation like so, then you shoot him again, and then there you go, there's an Orokin cell. Then you just want to go straight to an extraction, and then there you go, one easy Orokin cell in 1.5 minutes. This was a slower run because it was a further spawn, but generally speaking you can do this in around 1 minute with using Vault. I did get it down to 50 seconds when I got a good spawn. And I know what you're thinking, Axel, you said we can get 8 Orokin cells in a single run. You just got 1 Orokin cell. What is this? Are you ripping us off? No, I'm not. So to get 8 Orokin cells, first you need to have a booster. So that will boost that 1 Orokin cell to 2 Orokin cells. Then with your Smita Kavat, you have a chance to double your resource pickups, which then will turn the 2 into 4. And then, so yes, there's still 4, but where do you get the other 4? Well, General Saga's Rock has a chance to drop not 1, but 2. So when he drops 2, that's when you get 8 Orokin cells in a single minute. I will show you a clip of him dropping 2 right now, but that is the theory on how you can get 8 Orokin cells in a single minute. But generally speaking, you will get around 2 or 4 with a booster and a Smita Kavat. As for builds, I would recommend going a speed frame, so then you can get to and from the mission to and from the assassination as quick as possible. So for example, someone like Vault with a duration and strength build is an perfect example. Then you can also have Nova with a portal build, so max efficiency, max range, and then you can just go straight through a wormhole. You want to make sure you have escape velocity and sprint boost, so then you go that little bit faster. Natural talent for casting speed, so you can keep putting down those portals as fast as possible. And as for guns, any gun with punch through, like the Ignis Wraith or the Arcaplasma, there we go, the Arcaplasma would both be good primaries to use, but you want to make sure that you mod it for radiation. So this is my Arcaplasma build if you want to use that. And then for the Ignis Wraith, which I would recommend more, so the Ignis or Ignis Wraith, they're not a big difference. And then you want to make sure you have radiation, because that is what General Saga's Rock takes the most damage from. And then for Catch Moon, this would be the secondary that I would recommend most, the Catch Moon Kick Gun. And then this is kind of an overpowered build for him, but it does one-shot all his body parts. As for melees, I would recommend using the Stropha, as it has innate punch through when you shoot the Gunblade. Another honorable mention would be the Redeemer Prime, but it doesn't have innate punch through, so you would have to aim at specific body parts. but it does hit like a truck, so that's why it's another contender. But any of the other melees I would not recommend, as the hitboxes can be funny and you 9 times out of 10 won't hit them. If you're wondering how reliable this method of farming Orokin cells is, I did this method for 1 hour and I averaged 0.9 Orokin cells per run. So that is pretty much 1 Orokin cell per run. And that is with no resource booster and no Smita Kavat. So if you have a resource booster, that can pop it up to 1.8 Orokin cells, which can then get rounded to 2 Orokin cells per run with a booster. And then with the Smita Kavat, you have a chance to then up that even more to 4 Orokin cells on average. But that's if you get the Smita Kavat charm bonus each time you pick up the Orokin cell. In comparison, I did also run 2 additional Orokin cell farms that are more common. Extra on Ceres, which is the Lieutenant Krill and Captain Vor assassination. And with this method, you would have to run around the whole map, destroy all the containers and find the Orokin cells, as well as kill the assassination targets, which do have a chance of dropping Orokin cells. And on average, I got 2.8 Orokin cells per run, so rounded that up to 3. And each run averaged around 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So the average time for 1 Orokin cell was just under 2 minutes by a few milliseconds. And for Lephantis, so another assassination on Deimos, I averaged 0.85 Orokin cells per run, and each run averaged 2 minutes and 17 seconds. So not only did this average less than the General Saga's Rock assassination, it was also nearly more than 2 times to do a run. And for the average time for 1 Orokin cell is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you did find it helpful or informative, please leave a like down below and hit the subscribe button for more Warframe content. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below or ask me while I'm live. I'm live every Monday and Wednesday on Twitch. A link to that is also down below. And as always, thank you for watching.